Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video I'm going to be giving you a step-by-step guide how to remove DLC from any game on your PS4 without anything special. If this is your first time to my channel, I usually do different mechanical breakdowns and tips and tricks for Call of Duty. And if you're a subscriber, welcome back. Step 1, you're going to want to go to settings and go all the way down to your application save data management. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to upload all your saved data all the way up to the cloud. The reason you're going to want to save everything in the cloud because the next step is going to involve taking everything off your hard drive and basically starting from scratch. So that is one of the final steps that you're going to want to pay attention to. So you're going to want to save all this so that when you jump back into your games, you're going to have all your saved data so that when you actually play them, it'll start off wherever checkpoint you were recently at. Once you go ahead and click to upload, it should take a little bit of a while. I'm going to go ahead and kind of skip ahead. You just do apply all, it'll do updating, and then it'll upload pretty much everything to the cloud. So that when you've done the initialization step, you'll be able to retrieve all that data and it's like you never left off. So once that's finished, you'll go ahead and go back to settings, and then you're going to scroll all the way down to initialize. And in initialization, you're going to go ahead and click the quick version. And you'll go ahead and see that right now. I'm going step by step as you see on the screen. You click it there. You're going to go down to initialize PS4. And then you're going to do the quick one. Yeah, for my test, I didn't need to do the full one. Some might need to do the full one if maybe the quick doesn't work. But pretty much the times I've tried this, it works just to do quick for myself. So you go ahead and do initialize. It should take a few minutes, maybe up to half an hour. And then you're going to go ahead and basically start over, plug in your controller, and then it's going to act like you just opened the PS4 out of the box. So I'm logging out of the PS4. And the third step is going to be for you to log back in. It'll be a new user, so you'll have to input all your data again so it can log in as your profile. And then that'll be the only profile that you have. And then moving on to step number 4, you're going to go ahead and scroll all the way over to your library. Go all the way down to the purchased items. And then you're going to click on whatever game you want to download. So in this particular case, it would be World War II. If you click on World War II, instead of saying where it says start, it'll actually say download. And you'll just go ahead and download that. And then what will happen is you'll be prompted if you want to download just the multiplayer or single player. Click whichever, it doesn't really matter. Ideally multiplayer if you're going to get into a multiplayer game. And then it'll automatically prompt, do you want to download DLC? And it should look a little bit something like this. Like when you click on the actual app, it'll have the 2 different icons and if you want to download them. But it was a little bit of just open boxes so that you could either click them all, select all, or just select one of each. Or select none and then just download, and it'll just continue to download the game. So you can actually avoid to do the DLC. So if you clicked on this video, you already know the reason why you want to remove the DLC. But for someone who maybe is a subscriber or just found the video just by accident and just kind of want to figure out what it's all about, the main reason you want to remove DLC is if you want to clear up some hard drive space. That's one main reason. But specifically for Call of Duty and in all different multiplayer games is when they roll out DLC and they don't have an option for you to limit the amount of DLC you have by clicking a box to not have DLC, what happens is you get matchmake differently and it lowers your population size because fewer people have DLC than just have the base game. So what will end up happening is it gets harder and takes longer to find lobbies. And sometimes in some cases, like with Call of Duty, there's more competitive people probably getting the season pass or buying the DLC because they're more hardcore gamers. So what ends up happening is you're actually making your experience a little bit more challenging. So by removing this DLC, in theory, you should get easier lobbies. From my experience, I don't feel like it's night and day difference, but I do feel like there is a little bit easier lobbies without the DLC on. So hopefully you found this video helpful. If you did, remember to click that like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. Turn those notifications on. Follow me on Twitter to stay connected. And thank you for watching. And as always, have a great day.